Hi, my name is Melissa Titus and I work for Method Hair. I am going to be doing my hair up in a French twist this evening before I go out real nice and quick. I'm going to be using Fresh Hair by Kevin Murphy and Session Spray, also by Kevin Murphy. I have a comb and about 7 bobby pins. My hair is a day old. It was blown out yesterday and it's getting a little bit oily, so that's what the fresh hair is for. This is also going to sort of give you a little extra volume as well at the root. So just shake it up until it gets really nice and thick in the bottle. I'm just going to kind of part my hair, especially where it gets more oily, which is usually around the bang and around the hairline. In the back. And then in the crown, which is where I'm going to want most of my volume. I'm actually going to be teasing my crown before I put my hair up at the base. Give it a second, kind of shake it up. And you can actually use a towel to wipe the powder out. I'm actually not going to do that tonight. You can also brush the hair out as well. But instead I'm just going to go ahead and comb through it real quick. Just make sure you don't have any white spots from the powder. Okay, so starting at the crown here, I'm going to back comb, and as I'm back combing, I'm going to be spraying at each section. So you're holding the hair tight, straight up, and then you're back combing all those little pieces, right? Spray, where you just teased. Oh, excuse me. Session spray, fabulous, love that stuff. Next section, so I'm actually taking about like 1-inch sections deep and about 3 inches wide. Same thing, back combing. And I'm going to spray again. And I'm going to bring this right above the occipital bone, which is that bone that sort of sticks out in the back of your head. That's where your crown starts. So I want that to be, I want the most amount of volume there. And one more section, same way. I'm just kind of doing it by feel. Okay, so now that the center, my mohawk is done, this section. And I actually want it to come down a little bit on the sides and the rounds of the head here. So I'm going to do a couple additional sections on the sides. Just, they're a little bit skinnier. My hair is a little finer on the sides, so, but don't worry about that. Just, you're going for symmetry in the silhouette. So I didn't even actually spray that first section because they are so thin, the spray will just penetrate through. Okay, all down. Just break it up, spread it out a little bit. And then when I kind of smooth over the top, I'm actually using the very, like almost the side of the comb to smooth so that I'm not digging into the tease that I just put in, or like pulling, basically combing it out. I'm going to go back in. I'm putting my comb directly into the hair and pushing up. And what that's doing is it's actually locking in the tease. Lower locking the tease together. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now I actually want to have some hair out in the front to keep that softness. I'm going to pull my hair back in a almost like a ponytail back here. And then so I'm going to be twisting as I'm pulling the hair up. So moving up, like that. Holding it at the twist, where the twist happens. And I'm going to start pinning at where the end of that twist, where the twist stops, excuse me. It's harder to explain this when you're doing it on yourself than just doing it. So my first pin's here. I'm actually pinning in and down. My next pin's going to be at the base, the bottom portion of my hair. Open it up. I'm going to grab a little bit of that twist and then anchor into the base of my hair like that. And I could actually go out like this. 2 pins. Awesome. But we're gonna take it a step further. I'm gonna do a pin in the center between those 2 pins. So I'm grabbing a bit of hair on either side of that, where the twist happens, and then the base of my hair. Let's see. This looks like a lot of hair, so make it a little more fun. I'm actually gonna take this piece and twist it to the back, and I'm actually going to go ahead and pin that right in. I'm actually pushing that pin forward to hold that. This side looks pretty good. It's a little full. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to grab a bit of this hair and throw another pin right in the roll. And that's it. Ta-da. Nice light spray over the top. Wow, a little bit more than a light spray. You want it to hold, right? And that's it. Thank you.